welcome to Carol's Universe, Tarot Readings from the Heart. So this week I am not on screen, fancied just kind of kicking back a little bit and just showing you the cards, really, showing you what your spread looks like. We're going to be doing, I'll tell you the spread that we're doing this week and I'll show you the cards obviously as well. So firstly, the cards that we're using this week are the Everyday Enchantment Tarot. This is the one that I usually use for my clients. But you'll see that when I use this, I actually cut it down. I trimmed it. I'm one of those readers that watches all the trimming videos of cards and all of the edging and stuff. So I trimmed it and edged it, and it looks absolutely fantastic. I only did it actually because I've got a second backup deck of this that hasn't been opened. So I thought, hey ho. So we're going to use that. And we're going to use, probably for the first reading, the Psychic Tarot of the Heart by John Holland. I just love these cards. I've had these like a couple of years, never really used them. 2-3 years I think, along with the other deck of his, the one in the blue box, and I never used them. Started using them and they are incredible, so we're going to use those. And any clarifiers, any clarification we might need, guys, we will use the Small Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot in a tin. So sit back, relax and enjoy your week ahead reading. Hi Virgo, welcome to Carol's Universe, Tarot Readings from the Heart. Thanks ever so much for joining me on your reading. So we are doing the 23rd to the 29th of February 2020. Welcome. And at the beginning of the video, you'll have seen, I always put when I'm doing the HD video, because I'm not appearing on screen this week, I really just wanted to kind of show you guys the cards. I've got some amazing decks and I really love just kind of like holding down the camera and just discussing stuff with you guys. Could be on next week, depends, let's see what happens. But we're using the Tarot of Enchanted Dreams. I was going to use, actually I will do, I'm going to use also the John Holland Psychic Tarot of the Heart as well, but we're going to use this as the general reading, and then we're going to use the Enchanted Everyday Tarot for the love and the work. Okay, let's get on. Okay, Virgo, so let's have a look at what the first layer of cards are. Let's pick up this. Are saying to us. This week it's a week for strength, and strength is all about inner strength. And you know, when strength shows up, it's all about having faith and having a certain type of fortitude and resolve with strength. This strength is all about overcoming of obstacles. Okay, the Ace of Swords. Okay, I think that some of you guys have to have the strength to start putting new ideas into action this week, because the Ace of Swords is all about those new ideas that we have. All right, and the Ace of Swords is about putting things into action, putting those ideas out there. So have the strength to put new ideas into action this week. I think it's going to bring rewards. I think if you have the strength to put ideas into action, it will bring rewards with the Six of Coins energy showing here. The Ten of Coins, and I feel that it's going to bring, I mean, the Ten of Coins is huge. All right, I think it's going to bring rewards, and I think with the 10, it's going to be big rewards with this 10. I think it's going to be huge rewards with the 10 showing up here. Oh, wow, you've got all Page of Pentacles energy showing here. All right. So the Page of Pentacles for me is the card about the start of a new enterprise showing up here with the page. All right, so we've got a page here, the new enterprise, and then we've got having the strength to put new ideas into action, start building the new enterprise. Page of Coins. I think this week, the way that I would read this, just looking at it kind of intuitively, it feels like the universe is telling you that you have to put the strength, you have to have the strength and the faith and the fortitude and the resolve and the determination to put new ideas into action. All right, you need to start building those ideas with the Page of Coins energy showing here, because I think eventually it's going to bring some very big rewards to the door with that Six of Coins and the 10, because the 10 of Coins is all about the big money. You know, it's the money, it's the you know, it's the resource, it's the wealth, it's the, you know, it's just about big money. It's huge amounts of money. Well, it's not huge all the time, but it's a big amount of money. And you got a 6. 6 is lower than a 10, you know. 6 is the reward. So you're receiving rewards here. It could be big money showing up with that 10 of Coins energy, but you've got to start building this thing. You've got to have the strength to put ideas out there and start building it. What is an idea? An idea just stays an idea on its own. You have to kind of have the strength, put the idea out there, put the idea into action by building it, because the builders are the coins. So that's why we need coins in readings. We need them in readings with wands. We need them in readings with cups. We need them in readings with swords, because it shows that whether it's a new love affair, whether it's a new passion, whether it's a new idea, you need a pentacle to show that work is being done on this. Let's have a look at the next one showing up here. Okay, so goals being attained, achievement, accomplishment with the world energy showing here. The Seven of Swords, though. Strategize. But that's Seven of Swords. Now, it's interesting in this. How many swords has she got? Yeah, there's 2 on the floor. So she's got 1, 2, 3. Yeah, she's got 5. She's got something, but she hasn't got everything. When the Seven of Swords shows up at times, what happens is that you have something, like you've attained something. The sevens for me are also about attainment. You're attaining something, but not everything. All right, and the world energy would say that you've accomplished everything. So you may attain something, but not everything. You get something, but not everything. But the world says that we attain everything. Okay, so you're attaining everything. Seven of Swords is the lack, though. Let's get the next card showing up here. Oh, the Six of Swords. So moving away from that Seven of Swords energy. This could be failure, because I hate to use the word failure, but the Seven of Swords sometimes means that, because she's failing to get all 7 swords. So moving away from failure. Accomplishment of goals and moving away from failure. Six of Swords moving away from that 7 towards your destiny. So you're moving towards your destiny here, your purpose. Okay, which is to be rich. It's to be in a very, your destiny is to be in a place of power. That's your destiny, Virgo, because it's a King of Coins. King of Coins is materially powerful, got a lot of money, is the King of Coins. He is stable, he's secure, he's achieved, he's accomplished. Through hard work, he's accomplished. I love this deck. I know, it's funny because I got this deck about the day before yesterday, and I pulled it out because I'd looked at loads of reviews, but I could never see. I want to start a review channel because I look at a lot of reviews and I don't really like the way they're done. Like, you can't see the cards properly. I'm like, oh. So I thought I'll take a punt anyway. And at first I was like, oh, I'm not sure. But now I'm telling you, I'm just so in love with this deck. It's unbelievable. It's really good. It's a beautiful deck. I'm so happy I got it. It's a bit pricey at £40, but very, very good. I think it used to be an indie deck, actually. I prefer the deck like this, though. It's completely like borderless. Your destiny is to be rich. Your destiny is to be powerful. Your destiny is to be in a place of stability and security. That is your destiny. All right. Moving away from this. Okay, so moving away. But it's almost like if you do this, you'll move away from this. So if you accomplish something here, if the world energy is going to help you move away from the failure. So it could be also with the Page of Coins and the world energy. The Page of Coins is learning. Okay, this is the student, is the Page of Coins energy. This is the achievement card. So it's almost like if you achieve your exams, or if you accomplish, your studies, like if you study hard, because the page wants to be the king, you see. The page is the son or the daughter of the king. So when you get a Page of Coins, this is the lesser of the king. The king started as the page, having to work his way up, having to earn his stripes so he would become the king. So with the page, we're always learning something here. Okay, I think rewards will be very big, but it may be with the Page of Coins, you've got to learn first. You've got to learn how to do this. Once you've accomplished this, once you've accomplished the knowledge that you need with that page, you can then, move away from the failure or the lack of achievement here. Because really the Seven of Swords, in a way, I hate to use a word like that with this card, but it is. It's where you're not achieving everything, because she's only got 5 out of 7. She's not achieved everything. So finally, you'll be able to move away from the lack of achievement, because some of you guys probably have felt that. So even though it doesn't say it in the reading that you felt that, looking between the lines, we can see probably that some Virgos have felt that they're not achieving everything that they want. And some of you guys, if it resonates with you, you're probably thinking, I haven't achieved everything that I want to. So the universe is coming and it's saying, okay, Virgo, if you feel that you haven't achieved everything that you want, then you need to have the strength to put new ideas into action here. All right? You need to have the strength to put new ideas into action. All right? Some of you guys need to go back to go back to college. Some of you guys need to finish your studies, the world and the Page of Coins. Some of you guys need to finish your studies up. All right? Once you do that, the rewards are going to be very, very big here. And you're also going to be able to move away, maybe from a sense of feeling failure. Some of you guys have probably felt great failure. And you're going to be able to transition, move towards your destiny. Fulfilling your destiny of this kingship. Being in a place of a place of power, achievement, accomplishment, money, power, all of those things with the king. We'll do this reading again one more time. The universe is saying that if you've been feeling that you're not achieving a lot in your life, Virgo, this week is a week for having the strength to put new ideas into action. Some of you guys may want to go and finish some studies up here. Some of you guys have studied, but you didn't complete the study. Maybe you want to complete your studies, because this is study and that's completion. So you may want to think about going back to college and completing a degree or something like that. Rewards will be big if you do this. Some of you guys have the strength to put new ideas into action. All right, the rewards you receive will be big. All right, but the hard work has to be put in place. Okay, if you can put the hard work in, you will accomplish finally being able to move away from. I think that this is more than likely for you. It's a sense of it, probably a sense of failure here with the Seven of Swords energy showing there. Okay, I see you guys therefore being able to move towards your destiny of accomplishing this kingship, being in a place of stability, security, financial fulfillment, power, everything. But I feel that you have to put the work in to do that, whether that's going back to college or whether that's literally putting the work into an idea, you know, starting to plant the seeds with the Page of Coins energy showing up into an idea that you've devised. Everything takes work, and if you can put that work in, Virgo, I mean, you are the worker, so you know this. I don't even need to tell you this, to be honest, do I? Because Virgos are the workers. The Pentacle people are the hard workers of of the zodiac. Right, from Capricorn, Taurus to Virgo, all of you understand the value of work and the value of what work can bring. So you already understand that. Universe Spirit, in 5 cards, what's the other bit of advice you have for Virgo, please? What is the other bit of advice that you have for Virgo, please? Show me. In 5 cards. It says that there's a well-deserved reward. 6 of Coins showing up there. Darkest fears. Okay, well-deserved reward, darkest fears, shine. I see you guys coming out of your darkest fears. So I feel that you'll earn a well-deserved reward if you can shine, sort of come out of your darkest fears. Or shine, put yourself out there despite your darkest fears. Okay, the 2 of Cups is reversed though. Sorry, this is the 6 of Cups actually. Sorry, this is the Lovers. The Lovers is the reversed. Because in this deck, it's like a tarot oracle. But the majors he does in black. So this is 19. This is the Sun. All right. And this is actually... what colour is this? That's the... I think that's a sword. I think that's the 9 of Swords energy. Okay. I feel that you need to kind of rise above with the Shine card. Can you see how she's rising above this energy here? You need to try and rise above with this Sun card energy here. Your darkest fears. Because it's only then you'll receive your well-deserved rewards. The Lovers is reversed. So Lovers in reverse is separation. It's lack of love. It's lack of union. What else is going on here? Let's have a look at the next one. What is the other card showing up? I didn't put reversals in it, but it obviously has reversals. Control. You're not looking at... It's number 18, the Moon. Now, on this Moon card, in the upright, it shows someone who's looking at themselves. I think that they're seeing something. They're seeing and it's confrontation. It's confronting the shadow side, the dark places. It's being open and honest about what's affecting you. In the reverse, you're not confronting something. I think a lack of self-love means that you don't confront something here, because the Lovers in the reverse can mean also a lack of self-love. You know, or a lack of emotional balance, for example, because the Lovers card is all about emotional and mental balance. So there may be a lack of balance here, which means that you don't confront. I'm just going to clarify and ask what it means by that Lovers reversed in 2 cards. Universe Spirit, what do you mean by the Lovers reversed in 2 cards for Virgo? What are you trying to tell us about that in 2 cards? The Knight of Swords. Restlessness is the Knight of Swords. Anger. Oh, the 2 of Cups energy. This is someone exiting a relationship, and that is separation. You need to separate yourself then. This is about you separating yourself. This is you exiting this 2 of Cups energy showing here. Because the Knight of Swords can also be the exit card. Exiting this. He's not going into it. He's exiting it. Exiting the 2 of Cups energy. It's almost like you need to remove yourself from someone or something here, because you're not confronting something. You know what I think it is? I think it's saying you need to go out there on your own and do this. Because I think that you're in a safety valve here, if that makes any sense. Some of you, what happens sometimes is that sometimes we want to do stuff and we don't do it because we have someone to fall back on. For example, you may have been in a relationship for the last 15, 20 years, Virgo, and you've wanted to pursue something. You've wanted to pursue a particular venture in life, but you said, oh, I don't need to do that right now because I'm in this relationship and I get taken care of very well. But it's always been nagging at you. It may have always been nagging at you, and you might have always said, why didn't I pursue this? Why didn't I pursue this? And then you get to a certain age and you don't do it, and you get to a certain age and it's probably too late to do it, because what you've done is you've put other people first, or you've put relationships first, or loved ones first, but you've never really put yourself first. And I feel that the Lovers reversed is saying that you need to separate yourself from the thing that doesn't allow you to confront what's truly going on with you, confront your fears, because he's confronting a fear in the upright of this. See the shadow, it looks like a shadowy ghost. He's confronting his fears. You know, in the reverse, you're not confronting that. So there's something in your life, there's a relationship that you need to distance yourself from, because it's not allowing you to confront your fears. It's actually quite a destructive relationship, not in a bad way necessarily. It could be, you know, the relationship is in work. It could be that you stay in a job for, 10, 20 years and you never really pursue the thing that you really want to pursue. Do you see what I mean? Because you're in the comfort of a job that gives you everything. It gives you the money, it gives you the lifestyle, but it probably doesn't give you the fulfillment. And I think in this reading, the universe is trying to get you to kind of examine how you live a life of fulfillment rather than just living a life of kind of what's expected of you. Because I feel that in the first reading that we've done, it's kind of saying to you, Virgo, that you need to have the strength with that Ace of Swords to pursue and to take action on a new idea. All right. Some of you guys, it's a case of going back to college with the Page and the World, completing some studies with that World and the Page of Coins energy. It will bring big rewards. 6 of Coins and the 10 of Coins energy showing here. Okay. Some of you guys, it's going to be a case of having the strength to initiate a new idea. All right, it will bring rewards, but you need to put the work in with that Page of Coins energy. If you can accomplish this work, if you can learn, and if you can accomplish, you will then move on from this sense of failure, and you are going to move towards your destiny of being that king, being the person in charge, being the person probably who's in charge of your own destiny. Because right now, you're not really. You feel that your destiny definitely lies at the behest of someone else. And the universe is saying, well, if that's the case, what we also want to say to you, Virgo, is that, you need to be able to try and rise above with that shine card, your darkest fears, if you want the well-deserved rewards. And what that means is the darkest fears is probably to do with the lovers, the relationships that you stay true to. All right, that's your darkest fear, is separation from that. So you need to rise above your darkest fear of separating yourself from something that you feel gives you a false sense of security here, which it does. All right, it does, because this false sense of security, Virgo, is not allowing you to confront these darkest fears. And the darkest fear card is in the Lovers reverse, and it's also in this card here, because you can see the fear there. You're confronting it in the upright, but in the reverse, you're not doing that. So you need to, and it was clarifying, is saying you need to move out of something that is too close, because the Two of Cups can be that you are far too involved with something. It's too close and there isn't enough room for you to see clearly or even breathe. And so I feel that there is, in order to be successful, because I feel that the undercurrent is that you kind of say, no, I'm fine with this. I'm fine with everything that I'm doing at the moment. I don't need to, whatever. I don't need to do whatever, I don't need to do whatever because I've got this. But really, underneath the radar, I think, Virgo, there is a need to be free, because the Seven of Swords is also ruled by Aquarius. And I think this is Moon in Aquarius. And Aquarius is all about freedom and rebellion. So some of you guys, really emotionally wise, even if your Moon isn't in Aquarius, I feel on a very deep emotional level, there is a need to escape from the boundaries as well of that world, because the world is ruled by Capricorn and Saturn. Saturn is the planet of limitations and boundaries, and Capricorn, ruled by the devil as well, is the astrological sign that talks about ambition and materialism. And with the world, we can definitely be limited and bound by our material, by the material world, so by the things that we have. by the money that it brings, by the prestige that we bring. But there is a need sometimes with the Seven of Swords to escape the trappings of the world if you want to pursue your destiny of the king. So read in another way also, the universe could be telling you this week as well, Virgo, that it's time to have the strength to put these ideas into action, all right? You need to work hard towards them. Page of Coins energy, because you will see big rewards coming from this. Some of you guys right now need to have the strength and the fortitude with the Strength card to cut yourself off and escape with the Ace of Swords and the Seven of Swords from the trappings of the material world if you are to pursue with the Six of Swords your destiny of being in full control of your environment and of the things that you have with that king, okay? So this week is a week for kind of focusing on how you are going to elevate yourself from the very thing that traps you, as it were. All right, and making some baby steps towards liberation, because the Seven of Swords is, and the Six of Swords, both of them ruled by Aquarius, and Aquarius is the sign of liberation. It liberates itself. It's freedom. That's what Aquarius is. Both cards are Aquarius. So this week there needs to be a focus, Virgo, on liberation with the Seven and the Six of Swords. Okay, only then will you be able to move towards your destiny of being completely in charge of who you are. All right, I'm going to come back with your work reading. Bear with me. Okay, Virgo, let's have a look at work. So this card flipped out. This was a jumper. The Page of Coins came out first. This could be a new job. This could be a new project with the Page of Coins energy. This could be about developing something new. This is a startup company developing a new enterprise. Page of Coins energy showing here. The Moon card showing here. I mean, the Moon can be uncertainty, it can be worry, but it can also be like there's a deep vision here with this Moon energy showing here to advance. So I feel that there's a deep vision to advance. I think that your vision, I think you're starting out on a new track for some of you Virgos, and I think that the vision with the Moon energy here is to advance this business going forward, or this project, or this enterprise. It's to your deep vision, your desire with the Moon energy, I think, is to advance this thing going forward with the Eight of Wands energy. I feel with the Chariot, and be successful, be at the helm, be in charge with that Chariot energy showing here. The Devil shows up. I'm not surprised by that. I mentioned that in your general reading. So your deep vision is to advance the business towards Chariot status, where you're in charge, and with the Devil energy, where you have lots of money and lots of wealth and that type of thing. Because the Devil is not a bad card in and of itself at times. It depends what you get it with, and it depends what it's about. If it's a work reading about kind of somebody's aspirations stuff, the Devil is to have a lot of money. The Devil is to be in a place of power, material power. So really, your dreams are to advance this. So you're going from a page. So we have a page here, and then we've got the Eight of Wands. This is kind of like advancing this new business, all right? And in between that is the Dream card of the Moon, which we can explain as being a dream. I don't think it's worries, I think it's dream. So it could be for some of you guys that a startup enterprise, there's worries about how it's going to advance. But I feel also, I feel in the main, it's probably a startup enterprise some of you guys have got on the go. Your dream is to advance this to Chariot status. This is where you are, in charge. This is where you are head and shoulders above everyone else. You have a lot of money, you've got a lot of status, you've got a lot of, property, all the rest of it, because it's Capricorn. And this is all about achieving your ambition as well, showing here. The Wheel of Fortune in terms of work. Something unexpected with that Wheel of Fortune energy showing there. Five of Coins. I mean, for some of you guys, there could be an unexpected loss in terms of work, because the Five of Coins can be where you are the sack, or do you see what I mean? Like companies kind of like making cuts. So there could be some unexpected cuts coming in. I'm not saying it's completely this week, but it could be with that Five of Coins energy showing here. By a King of Swords, it looks like somebody's made it look like a boss here has made a decision about cuts. It feels like unexpectedly there could be some cuts coming in. It looks like it's been done by a King of Swords energy showing here. The Eight of Swords, some fears or worries or anxieties with the Eight of Swords energy. But however, I feel that fears and worries are going to be appeased with that Temperance energy showing here. I'll ask how that will be appeased. How will they be appeased? How will these fear and worries with the Eight of Swords be appeased? How will they be appeased in Temperance in two cards? The Hermit. Okay, somebody wise, maybe an expert here. I'm seeing somebody who's in a place of power here. Somebody is a very skilled expert. in a place of power, this Queen of Coins. This person may have something else to say. I don't think this is you, Virgo. I think this is somebody else showing up here. Okay. The Hermit would be an expert, or there's somebody who can provide guidance here. This Queen could give some guidance. The Hermit is guidance, being guided by a Queen. So I think that you're going to be guided. You're going to receive some guidance over this. So we do this reading again for work. I think on the one hand, I think that we're looking at two different things. I think on the one hand, some of you guys there's an enterprise here that you're starting up. I think the desire going forward is to advance this enterprise towards this small enterprise, albeit towards, you know, bigger status here. It's a devil type of status. So you're advancing it to the Chariot, where you're in charge of this huge conglomerate company, being the devil energy, because the devil is like a major kind of corporation type thing, makes loads and loads of money, that type of thing. So for some of you guys, there's an enterprise here. It's small, but the dream with the moon energy is to advance this towards being the Chariot, where you're in charge, the Chariot, of a massive big enterprise company, maybe even a billionaire type company with the devil energy. But then for some of you guys, I think, Virgo, unexpectedly there could be some cuts. Somebody's made a decision, this King of Swords, to make some cuts here. It may be that they try providing you with the evidence, or try saying this is the reason why we have to let you go, or something like that. You don't want to listen, you're really angry. But I feel that this will end in a very kind of peaceful way, because I think that you're going to receive some guidance from another individual here, this Queen. All right, bear with me. We're going to come back with your love reading. Okay, let's have a look at the love reading. What have we got then? We've got the Fool. So there could be a new romance on the horizon. This is a new romance, new opportunity for love. Could be with a Queen of Swords. Could be with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius individual showing here. Oh, Queen of Swords and a King of Swords showing here. There could be an opportunity for love with somebody who you share ideas with. You seem to be very much the same, I think. If that's not the case, I think some of you guys are releasing a relationship where there are probably a lot of arguments going on. Because usually when you get a King and a Queen of Swords, they can clash. So they can be quite painful cards. I remember when I had my back condition, these two showed up for the back condition coming in. A lot of pain, and they would often clash. So it's either a relationship that is coming in, where you're sharing ideas perhaps, or you're turning your back probably on a relationship. The Fool is going this way, it's turning its back on this. It's like, oh man, I can't be bothered with this. So you might actually be releasing or letting go of a relationship where all you ever do, because these two together in a reading can show people that actually argue, that all you ever do is argue. So some of you guys turning your back on a relationship where all you see is arguments. You clash, your opinions can clash as well with that. The Devil shows up again here. So the Devil is, this person is, I think, quite a manipulator. I think that they are vocally quite manipulative. I think they're very manipulative with their words. All right. I think that you're turning your back on a relationship where you seem to clash with a partner. I'm seeing one of them. I'm seeing the partner probably being very kind of communicatively manipulative. Okay. They're trying to manipulate. I see this person as being very manipulative. Mentally and kind of communicatively, well, not emotionally, well, but they'll manipulate emotionally, mentally and communicatively, as to manipulate you mentally as well. The Devil and the Three of Cups as well, that is kind of overdoing it, like too much drink, too much pleasure, too much going out. All right, so I just feel that some of you guys may be turning you back on a relationship that you clash. I wouldn't say that this is about something new with someone. The cards don't really support it for me. I think you're turning your back on a relationship where you're clashing with a partner here. Can you see how you're telling this person off? I think this is you telling this person off. It almost feels like somebody's talking behind your back as well. Or you're talking, I don't know what this is, but it could be, I get the impression, turning your back on a relationship where you clash with a partner showing here. I feel that mentally, I think verbally and mentally, that's what I was looking for, verbally. Turning your back on a relationship that you clash verbally with someone. I think this person is mentally and verbally manipulative, and I feel that this person is very tempted as well, possibly with the Devil energy, by other people as well, with that Three of Cups energy. Very tempted. They may also have like a drink or a drug problem with those cards showing there. Ace of Cups, feelings, love. Ace of Cups, abundance is the Ace of Cups energy. Lots of love within the family here with the Ace of Cups. An abundance of love within the family. Ten of Coins energy. Queen of Cups, a friend or a sister here with the Queen of Cups energy who can guide you. Let's have a look. the moon energy showing here, so guiding you. So it's interesting because the moon could be guidance as well. All right, but the stars light up the sky with the moon and the stars. Somebody who can guide you. It's almost like somebody who can see within or can shine a light in terms of that moon energy showing there. Because the moon is often something that is hidden, and the star is shining a light on that moon energy. It's shining a light into the problem, I think, with the moon energy showing here. What I think is happening here is some of you guys are probably ready to leave. It looks like it's a relationship where all you ever do is argue and clash. Showing here, it feels like the partner might be mentally and verbally manipulative, and it also feels like the partner may have drug problem maybe, or and also this person tends to like to indulge as well in other people. So this person might be also tempted by other groups, other people as well. Showing here, I feel that you'll find an abundance of love and understanding from this Queen of Cups. It could be a friend or a family member or someone that you see as family. This person, I think, could guide you and could bring a lot of kind of healing to the troubled soul of the moon, or put a lot of light on maybe the dark spaces or the dark places that you don't understand. But I actually feel the healing, especially with the moon being troubled or feeling depressed or something like that, the healing of the star on the moon, I think this person could shine a light on what's going on. They could help you understand it a bit more, but they could also help you heal from this as well to a certain extent, especially emotionally wise, where you're probably feeling quite down as well. Also, because I think this person does have a drug problem. Also, not just drug problem, there's a lot of mental issues going on here. The devil in the moon. This is somebody who's got severe mental issues showing on here. And so it may be that this person that you're turning your back on, not only do you clash with them verbally, they're also mentally and verbally manipulative. They're also somebody who is very much tempted by other people. They've also probably got drug issues, and possibly they've got mental issues as well. It feels to me for some of you Virgos, you coping with a lot of stuff with a partner here. You do need the love of the family and somebody who you can talk to. If this isn't a family member, then this is a counsellor that you can talk to who can help heal you or shine a light in the dark places. All right, let's have a look at what the advice is for the week, just in general. We just want to have a look at the general overall advice for the week. And for that, we're going to use the Crazy Sexy Love Notes by Chris Carr. Universe Spirit, what is the advice? Let's have a look. Let's turn these cards around. Okay. What is the advice you have for Virgo, just in general for the whole week? Just give us something nice you want to tell Virgo for the whole week in advice, please. Show me. So the advice, Virgo, for the week is reconsider your commitments. It says no, yes, no, yes, no. Reconsider your commitments. I love these cards. It says here, have you piled so much on your plate that there's little room for you? Identify what truly matters and graciously decline the rest. There's a universe of meaningful opportunities on the other side of no. In fact, every no makes space for the perfect yes. Your freedom is closer than you think. Wow, love this deck. Absolutely in love with it. Okay, Virgo, that's the reading. Woo, I've done all 12 now. Thank the Lord. Just got to edit. Love you guys loads. Thank you for those of you who have stuck with the channel and are watching me consistently on a weekly basis. Thanks ever so much. I really appreciate you. Going to be setting up Patreon soon, so if you want to join that, feel free to. I'll let you guys know, and I'll just do an all-out kind of general video for those who want to come and join me on Patreon when I've started the first videos and stuff like that. So it's only going to be about $2 per month for everyone. I just want to start it easy for everyone. I don't want to put too much on, you know, because I've got a lot of other things that I'm doing at the minute. But I want to say thanks ever so much. If you'd like to order a reading, Virgo, please feel free to. You can click on the link in the comment section or at the end screen. Also, if you go into Google, you can type out my my website address there. It's at the top of the video. Love you guys loads. God bless you. See you next week, my darlings. Bye-bye.